Hi everyone, and welcome back to Chic, FLICKS, where we talk about event planning, wedding planning, and everything in between. I'm Rachel, event and wedding planner from Chic Events and Designs. Today, we'll be discussing in further detail what steps you should be taking as you're postponing your wedding. So first up, please check with your venue on what dates they have available. Bear in mind that a lot of other couples will also be trying to reschedule their wedding, so do be quick. Secondly, do check with your photographer and videographer. I know this is a little biased, but those two are one of the most important vendors to have on your big day because they'll be making you look good and capturing all your memories. Do check with them on what their policies are for rescheduling, whether there's going to be a limited time frame that you can reschedule it to, for example, a maximum of 6 months, or there's only going to be a number of dates. Now, it's a little bit tricky when you have a photographer and videographer because they get booked out very fast. Normally, to get the videographer or photographer that you want, you have to book them at least 1 year ahead. So this is really important. The moment you have a date or a few dates to consider, lock them in with them. What you also want to do is go through your contracts with all your vendors and see, in the event that they are unable to reschedule to your new date, what the cancellation policy would be and whether you are able to talk to them about it. There really is no handbook right now on how to handle a pandemic, so please do talk to your vendors. We are all definitely in this together, and I'm sure they will try their best to try to accommodate you. Job security is on everyone's mind right now. Unfortunately, I do know friends who are not working at this point in time. So you really want to evaluate your financial status when it comes to your wedding, because we all know weddings are not cheap. Talk to these people who are contributing financially, if any. For example, maybe your parents, your siblings, your other half. Where do you guys stand at the moment? Maybe we should scale down the event a little bit. Cut a couple of tables if invitations have not been sent out, or maybe forgo some of the luxuries. But if you can and you're in a comfortable position, then go ahead with the original plan. For those of you whose weddings are in June or July and you're still at that point in time where you're unsure whether you should be rescheduling your wedding and have not yet sent out your invitations, I would definitely recommend to hold on to these just a tad bit longer and see how the situation pans out. You can monitor the situation and then from there decide whether we should still reschedule the wedding or go ahead with the original plan. Just because this pandemic is ongoing does not mean that you can't work on your wedding. You can still think about your wedding mood boards, your themes, your design. You can still speak to your decorator, your wedding planner, your wedding coordinator, and I'm very sure they'll be more than happy to lend a ear and bounce some ideas up on how we can definitely make your event the most special day of your life. Yes, planning a wedding is a very stressful time, and we know that to be true. And especially now, there can be anxiety spikes because things are so uncertain and we don't know what to do. But it's really not the end of the world. A wedding is a product of love between you and your other half, and you guys still have each other. So take this time to maybe do things together, spend time, make the most of it, or even focus on self-care. Surround yourself with positive things, and everything will be alright. That's all the time we have here today. In the meantime, stay home and stay safe. I'll see you in the next installment of Chic, FLICKS.